Rhaenyra Targaryen and Alicent Hightower came face to face yet again in House of the Dragon Season 2's finale, and their encounter seemingly confirmed a long-running theory surrounding the characters. The finale, titled The Queen Whoever Was, may not have been as action-packed as some had hoped, but it effectively set up big moments to come in House of the Dragon Season 3. The finale also featured another surprise reunion by two of House of the Dragon's core characters, Rhaenyra and Alicent, after their failed negotiation for peace earlier this season. As part of House of the Dragon Season 2's ending, Alicent secretly came to Dragonstone in a last-ditch effort to negotiate with Rhaenyra, reversing their interaction from the Burning Mill. Alicent gave Rhaenyra an opportunity to take back King's Landing as long as she and most of her family remained safe. Before considering, Rhaenyra demanded the death of Aegon, or a son for a son, to which Alicent heartbreakingly agreed. The powerful scene made House of the Dragon's upcoming Season 3 more intriguing, but it also seemed to confirm the romance theory between Rhaenyra and Alicent. Rhaenyra and Alicent's romance theory explained there have been hints that the relationship between Rhaenyra and Alicent was more than platonic since House of the Dragon released. Fan theories have suggested that Rhaenyra and Alicent had romantic feelings for one another. From the moment young Rhaenyra proclaimed to Alicent that she wanted to fly with Alicent on Dragonback, see the great wonders across the narrow sea, and eat only cake, fans caught romantic undertones. Even when Alicent was essentially forced to marry King Viserys, Rhaenyra's father, it felt like she was losing more than her best friend. Any potential romantic partners for Rhaenyra were also met with extra contention from Alicent. As for what the cast has said about the romance theories, all four actresses who have played Rhaenyra and Alicent have agreed that there's a complicated sense of love between the characters that goes beyond platonic friendship. Emily Carey, who played young Alicent, shared that she and Millie Alcock, who portrayed young Rhaenyra, were aware of the queer subtext, adding that the characters would toe the line between platonic and romantic. She then reiterated that the romantic implications were intentional. Olivia Cooke and Emma Darcy, who play Alicent and Rhaenyra after House of the Dragon's major time jump, have shared similar sentiments. A House of the Dragon writer spoke about Rhaenyra and Alicent's relationship, clarifying that there's an element of queerness to it. In fact, the writer Sarah Hess revealed Cooke's belief that Rhaenyra and Alicent likely had romantic contact in the past, which still affects the characters as adults. House of the Dragon Season 2's finale makes Rhaenyra and Alicent's past romance more likely. Rhaenyra and Alicent's Dragonstone scene was very emotional. The most eye-opening moment in Rhaenyra and Alicent's scene at Dragonstone stemmed from Alicent's "come with me" request. Through House of the Dragon Season 2, there hasn't been any direct confirmation that Rhaenyra and Alicent have a romantic history. That said, their interaction in The Queen Whoever Was certainly made that notion more likely. The scene in Dragonstone was emotional, but not just in the sense that it was between two former friends on opposing sides of the war. There was an element of longing for what they had or never had a chance to explore. Whether or not they openly shared their romantic feelings, there was something deeper between them, even if it was never acted on. The most eye-opening moment in Rhaenyra and Alicent's scene at Dragonstone stemmed from Alicent's "come with me" request. The line was layered with many different emotions, but some form of love was at the center. They both knew that running away from the war wouldn't be possible, but Rhaenyra's reaction seemed to indicate consideration of the thought. It also took a lot for Alicent to even suggest it. Either way, it felt as if the conversation was shrouded in regret, playing out like two old flames who know they don't have a future together. Rhaenyra and Alicent's potential romantic feelings makes their story more tragic. Rhaenyra and Alicent are still on different paths. Even if Rhaenyra and Alicent reunited in King's Landing, there's no way they can both have a happy ending due to the Targaryen civil war. Rhaenyra and Alicent could have had clear romantic feelings as teens, though it would have been nearly impossible for them to explore any kind of relationship. As seen with Alicent's marriage, women have never had all of the say regarding their futures, but the fact that they will likely never be able to act on their feelings makes Rhaenyra and Alicent's potential feelings that much sadder. Then again, George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series, including Fire and Blood, has consistently presented the societal expectations for women, especially those in noble houses. The world of Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon hasn't been without LGBTQ+ characters, but there also haven't been any core characters that have served as consistent representation. Rhaenyra kissed Mysaria in House of the Dragon Season 2 review bombed Episode 6, but the show hasn't delved into their potential relationship since. Even if Rhaenyra and Alicent reunited in King's Landing, there's no way they can both have a happy ending due to the Targaryen civil war. Rhaenyra is focused on reclaiming the Iron Throne, while Alicent just wants to survive with minimal